Do you often ask yourself, is there more to life than where I am today, my job, what I'm doing with my life? Are you recently divorced? Or are you 60, 70, 80s and have ample time but do not know what to do? Oftentimes, when you work in the same job for years, you get so accustomed to doing the same and you're preoccupied with your house, your children, and never really find the time to do that which you love to do. That passion, that purpose, that desire that you have inside of you to do something you really love doing. That was me 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was living in Dubai. I was married for 12 years. I was living as an expat in Oman, Nigeria, Dubai, and I had traveled the world. Everything was going well, except the fact that living overseas has the inconvenience that when you are so far, it is difficult to get in contact with your family and be there when they need you. In 2014, my father passed away. And a month later, my husband asked me for a divorce. I was far away and I was angry at the fact that I couldn't be there to say goodbye to my father. And I was resentful to the fact that my ex could not go to the funeral. But I've also found myself at 61 years old, doubting myself with fear, confronting a complete new life and wondering, what am I going to do now? At 61, most people are planning their retirement. And that's what I thought I was at the time, until I confronted my ex with that divorce. I didn't know what I was going to do. Not only was I angry, but I completely doubted myself. I doubted the fact that I could move forward and do something for myself. I suppose I was looking at an eye from somebody else's eyes. You see, sometimes we don't appreciate our gift until we are confronted with a difficult situation. I traveled to Turkey. I went to Nepal, to India several times, like 4 times, in search of spirituality. I went inward with my anger. I cried. I wrote. And while I wrote poetry, I cried like a child, because inside of me, there was so much anger and resentment for not being there for somebody who loved me and meant so much to me. I was torn apart inside of me, and I did not know how to deal with those feelings. I had a dream as I began writing, and my father said to me in that dream, do not concentrate on the pain. Write about the experience. The night before, I have gotten on my knees and I couldn't sleep. I was tormented. I was going crazy. I didn't know what to do. I was by myself. When he came on my dream, it was a relief. The next day, it felt as if nothing had happened before. I had awakened. Something in me changed, and I began to write a book called A Journey into the Mind. This book taught me how to go inward into my mind and analyze, why was I so angry? What was it that was hurting me so badly that I couldn't get over? I was angry at the world, at people. I was rude, and I didn't understand why. So when I went to therapy, I understood that not being there for my father was the reason why my anger had elevated so high. So I continued to write. I wrote a book about dark energy. I also wrote a book about poetry called Invisible Prince. And I began to write, and I had not stopped writing. I wrote a book about artificial intelligence and the future of us. In the meantime, I wrote a book about quotes by Francis Mahan. It hasn't been published, I only printed it. Lately, I wrote a book about Lotus of a Conscious Awakening, which is something that had gotten me where I am today. You see, what happened to me is not so much the transition of a divorce and the death of my father, but it was with me. It was me not giving birth to that purpose that was in me, and I was holding back and hiding while I was supporting someone and being there for him and my family and everybody else. I had neglected myself, who I am, my true gift. And that was one of the reasons why I was angry. So today, I want to share with you how it is possible for you to start a new life at 60s, 70s, 80s, any age, even if you marry, and begin to rediscover your true gift, your purpose, your dream, your desires in life. It doesn't have to be about writing. It can be about helping people, teaching, anything that is in you that you know you have been holding back. But the fact that you have worked for years in a job that kept you busy, you had a family to take care of, a husband, and your life was always busy. But now, today, you find yourself with extra time, and you can rediscover that beautiful gift that's inside of you and need to be giving birth. Because that is what I call purpose, dream, desires, and goals. There are gifts inside of us that need to be giving birth. If this resonates with you, please make a comment below and share this video. I am giving a seminar on September the 30th, and I will publish on Facebook so that you can sign up on my site and be there. Thank you for listening. My name is Francis Mahan. I am a coach, an author, and a public speaker. Love and light. Have a wonderful day.